We learn new things about each other all the time. Beautiful. More Chinese. Hey y'all, welcome back to The Vibe. If you're new to this, my name is Dorian. If you're new to this, hey stink. We are gathered here today to get more Chinese. Everyone must get more Chinese. We are here to get more Chinese, so let's do it. I love it already because I am a string instrument girl through and through. I love string instruments. Those are at the top of my list for elite instruments. So I'm happy to be here already. I think I know what it is. I don't know what it's called. I could pick it out of a lineup. Like I know what instrument that is primarily, possibly. Don't quote me.
In every dynasty.
So happy to see him. Are we wearing contacts? Maybe. No, those might just be you, and I love that for you. I usually am not this close to his face, so we learn new things about each other all the time.
In every dynasty, there is a warrior. But tonight...
This kind of sounds like... We'll just put it on the screen. Because at this point, I don't know what you can and cannot say on Beyonce's internet, but part of this sounds like that song, and that is fun for me.
The dragon.
Beautiful.
There is a warrior. But tonight...
Like, their moms are sisters. They're cousins. The songs are cousins and their moms are sisters. Wow.
The dragon awakens. I'ma stay calm.
For those who forgot, for those who are confused, who don't understand, they do sit under the conglomerate that is NCT. Very, very obvious here. Also, it is very much giving late night Cartoon Network Toonami with it, and I personally love that for my brain.
Stay strong day and night. Go to the limit. Step on the stage. Live on the paging. Change away.
How do we feel about Young Blonde? This is toned beautifully. Like the execution of this blonde, chef's kiss. I don't know how I feel about it on him. We have a lot of video left. Also, contacts. Contacts. Ooh. But hair. Beautifully executed. Shout out to the stylist and whoever got this together, because tone wise, absolutely perfect, and the hair doesn't look ultra damaged, so I love that for everyone. We were stopping it for Yang, but visuals across the board. SM is going to do that one thing, if nothing else, and vocals. Hello. Didn't I say they was gonna do vocals? Didn't I say they do vocals? Xiao Ju's vocal doesn't get enough respect, honestly. Just as a division in the conglomerate that is NCT, WayV V does not get enough respect, and y'all need to do better. That's why we're here, to get more Chinese. Do better. Because the talent, all through it, up and down, phenomenal stuff. And also, you know, does not hurt that they're attractive. Like vocals, primarily, ability to do your job, phenomenal. The visuals are really just a bonus, in my opinion. See the big picture tonight. Like, hello?
I put my chain on, maintain, walking through ring, storms, keep on, keeping on.
That's not what I wanted, but I'm not surprised that I did this. I'm not surprised at all. Just not what I personally, as an individual, me individualistically, not exactly what I wanted, but it's okay. It makes sense. We're good. Cohesive for now. I also love how intricate the set design, CGI, all that fun stuff is, while also being very clean and easy to digest and look at. I will say, I wish the camera wasn't moving around so much so that I could see better. I would love to watch groups do the serious part of their job. This counts as close as we're gonna get for WayV because they haven't come to the States and it's really upsetting. So I like to watch them, you know, do the serious part.
Study the moves, put it in grooves. See all I do, you can come along. 万金跟的加速，爱看不见的距离，手掌握着决心，万千张的脸孔，看向前的讲解。I keep the pace on, they call it top tier, literal motivation. I put my chain on, maintain, walking through rain.
And honestly, if we were going to get more Chinese any other way, I don't know how much more on point we could be. If anyone would like to share, I would be happy to see it, but it really is peak more Chinese.
Keep on keeping on, 带领着地狱天，黑与白武器之间，风沙水起化成圆 Floating like a lotus on the way, grinding every minute of the day, keeping on, they call it top tier, literal motivation. I put my chain on, maintain, walking through rain, storms, keep on keeping on, 带领着地狱天，黑与白武器之间，风沙水起化成圆 Floating like a lotus on the way.
I was mentally tracking to make sure that we had been in everyone's face, and we have. So, no notes.
Running every minute of the day, keep it focused like a Shaolin, grip it rope 过天际到顶，必定开始 nothing change，目光俯瞰世界 we don't play, keep it focused like a Shaolin, grip it rope 过天际到顶。In every dynasty, there is a warrior. But tonight, the dragon awakens. Fly on, 1月危险的想等待筑起 I'm stay calm, stay.
It's that. That's exactly what I was thinking it was, and it's there. Don't know what it's called. / I don't want to say it wrong and be jumped. So I'm not gonna do it, but that's exactly the instrument that I was thinking of. Wow. When you are part of a civilization that is almost as old as time itself, they have a few. China as a whole is one of them. You get some really nice stuff, and that honestly is probably one of my favorite instruments. It would behoove me to learn exactly what it's called and how to say it properly. Will I do that? Possibly, but that quite literally is one of my favorite instruments all time. Hands down, one of the best ones.
Come, stay strong, day and night. Floating like a... Stay calm, stay strong, day and night.
And see, we get this for like 2 seconds. I have to look at everybody. Give me a moment. Almost had it. This is as good as we're gonna get right now. I'm gonna just leave it here. Let's just look at everybody really, really quick. Kun and Yang Yang's eye makeup is a little heavy for me. Like when you go super heavy on red eye makeup, it can read as allergies, infection. Personally, I'm not saying that's exactly what's happening here, but we are like, we're a little close on the line of heavy on the red, personally to me, and even 10. Like looking at it's just all right there. So I don't love that personally. I think you should do a bit too much, but it's not bad. I have to be picky about something, and this is the something. I have more notes, but we'll get to those in a second.
Floating like a lotus on a wave, yeah, yeah. Burning every minute of the day. Keep it focused like a Shaolin. Baby, robot, can't you dial in? Baby, nothing changed. Focus, with day. Keep it focused like a Shaolin. Baby, robot, can't you dial in? Baby, nothing changed.
I like how we brought the lights up here. It makes it interesting, again, without overwhelming anybody or doing too much, because parts of the set design are very intricate and very layered and detailed, so it keeps it interesting and allows them to be dynamic without it being too much. So shout out to y'all.
Nothing changed. Focus, we don't play. Keep it focused like a Shaolin. Baby, robot, can't you dial in?
I'm fine with the blonde now. We're good. Yeah, we're good with the blonde. Also, like the textured version of this, I'm not completely in love with, the front. I like the texture. I like when it's fun and interesting. Doesn't mean it looks bad. Does not mean forehead coverage just straight as cut is bad, but it was cut with texture, so the texture should be highlighted. So again, shout out to y'all. I also because there's a little white above Yang Yang's finger, I thought we were doing a French tip for a second, just because of the proximity to his elbow with the sleeve and the hand. I thought we were doing something a little jazzy for a second. That was gonna be fun. That is not what we're doing. That's quite literally just an illusion in my eyes. Don't want me to be great right now.
Hey, until the lights go out, until the roof comes off, everybody say
more Chinese. No, we're gonna get it. One of the best cards in the industry. I don't want to hear anything about it. Go argue with the lint in your dryer, baby. I don't want to hear anything about it. One of the best cards. Point blank and period. Stunning, truly. Haha. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, let's take a look at this one really quickly. Save the notes for the end. So I personally might have my issues with SM. If you are true to this, you're aware the phone was right there just in case. I'm glad I didn't need it. Don't jump me. I love them. Don't jump me. I love the conglomerate that is NCT, except the new children. No disrespect to the new ones. I just don't know y'all. I'm not your target audience at all. So that's no disrespect to those children. They're just not for me. The rest of them though, do very much be for me. Do love them very bad. The song was fine. The song was fine. It makes sense in WayV V's universe and NCT as a whole, it makes perfect sense. There's nothing wrong with the song. I just like when they, you know, dance around on the vocals a little bit more. I like when they can show off the vocal acrobatics a little bit more. I like when we can go on a little, you know, run or two personally, but that is just my taste. There's nothing wrong with the song. Wonderfully done, wonderfully executed. I think the pre-chorus was my favorite. In addition to bridges, I wish the girls also, you know, added a pre-chorus or two on an album to keep things, you know, jazzy and interesting for everyone. But at the end of the day, very good project. In terms of styling, the styling, very much what you would expect. If I played this song for you, that is what you would do. I think there also would be a little bit like more techie that you would expect given the pre-chorus. That's the NCT of it all. I think people might expect a little bit more of the tech part of the wardrobe, a little bit of like the futuristic part of the wardrobe given NCT as a whole and like SM, and then also like China just like as a country. They do have a tech reputation, so I can see how someone's brain would do that. My brain high, that is what my brain would have done had I not seen what we did, but I like what we did. It was very, like I said, it was very clean while also being interesting. It kept it from being overwhelming. It kept it from being just entirely too much to look at to the point where you miss things. I think it was beautifully done and executed. My only thing with the styling, it low-key was giving international student memes. If you know, you know. If you get it, especially for the red and black outfit, the gray, white, and darker gray outfit, a little bit less so. The one at the very end, a little less so on the meme, but the rest of those outfits very much giving meme. Very much giving meme. I don't know how we would have fixed that per se. Yeah, I can't visualize what I would have wanted because I don't want Jean anywhere near this. I don't know notes wise what I think would have made that just a little better for me. There's nothing wrong with what was done. It was perfectly fine. Also, I liked the little texture and movement overlay at the very end. I think it was at the beginning, but I know it was at the end. Texture and a little bit of movement is always, you know, something nice to add to make things a little bit more interesting, give it some depth, all that fun stuff. So I'm glad it was there. Really, all in all, great. Aside from the notes I just gave, really nothing else. Everyone get more Chinese right now. I'm not going to give out outfit of the video or like group look of the video because nothing really stood out to me like that for real to do that, which is unfortunate. I love giving out outfit of the video or like group look of the video, but you know, all in all, great. Will my brain remind me that this exists? I don't know. She's done crazier stuff. As a whole, great. I really do feel like you need to watch the video for this and then listen to the song versus, you know, just song. I think the video really does help solidify the vibe. It really does drive that home. Some videos you can do without, to be perfectly honest. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm like, I don't know why we was doing all that. We really didn't need that. Happy to have it. Always happy to see some visuals. I think it's great. Especially given the current environment we live in. I think it's great when, you know, we have the tangible Easter eggs and stuff like that in a music video. So I'm never going to complain about having a music video. Sometimes I'm just perplexed. Just a little confused as to why we did what we did. But anyway, if you like this video, please feel free to like this video. And if you didn't, baby, that is okay too. Don't forget to do all the YouTube things. We have more people around now, which is crazy to me. Happy to have y'all do all the stuff, all the things. Please let me know what you would like to see next, what you thought of this video. Again, everyone get more what? Chinese. Right now, more Chinese, especially up and behind these men. Love them. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna finish that thought. Love them. Happy to be here. I will catch you all in the next one.